This man went to India on a business trip and was targeted by a strange beggar. He had barely taken a few steps when the beggar followed closely behind. The man could only pull out a few coins.
Here's 50 paisa. Buy yourself some WD-40.
After saying that, he turned and walked away. The beggar stood motionless, staring at him like prey. He then discarded the coins the man had given him. The man knew nothing of this, but while using the restroom at the airport, he spotted the beggar again. Frustrated, the man intended to confront him, only to be yanked out of the stall the next instant. Unexpectedly, he arrived safely at Washington Airport, accompanied by a hotel attendant. He walked into his room with a vacant expression. After the attendant left, the man finally turned around. He sat motionless on the bed. His facial muscles twitched slightly as blood rapidly drained from his body. Even more bizarrely, his eyes had turned red. The next day, police responding to the report arrived at the scene. They discovered a set of fingerprints on the bedsheets.
A child's print.
Yeah.
But judging by the manner of the man's death, the killer could not possibly have been a child. Dana then performed an autopsy on the man, determining his time of death to be 36 hours prior. This meant he had already been dead before leaving India. He had flown from India to the United States and checked into the hotel. This situation defied conventional explanation. They promptly contacted the Indian consulate and learned that just 3 weeks prior, another businessman had died in the same hotel, under identical circumstances. When Dana reviewed the autopsy report, she noted the recorded weight was 238 pounds, yet the businessman's passport listed his weight as only 205 pounds. This 33-pound discrepancy became a crucial clue. Dana suddenly had a terrifying suspicion. Perhaps the killer could freely enter and exit the victim's body. He was a stowaway with a childlike physique. That explained the fingerprints at the scene. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, a man arrived at a school to apply for a janitorial position. The principal was drawn to his resume, overlooking his unnervingly unusual expression.
And I understand you can start immediately?
At the school where he began working, a boy walking home after school was suddenly knocked over by older students. Just before the bullying began, the boy's father arrived in time, warning them not to cause trouble, but none of them noticed. The beggar disguised as a janitor, staring at them with a hunter's gaze. That night, little Jack was about to sleep when he suddenly saw a beggar in his room. He shouted loudly for his father and told him someone was in the room. Yet within mere seconds, the beggar vanished. His father thought it was just a nightmare. After calming him down, he went alone to the living room to watch TV. Unbeknownst to him, a beggar sat right behind him. Jack heard his father's agonized scream and rushed out of the room. He cautiously approached and discovered his father's bloodshot eyes, already a lifeless corpse.